What's up you guys, my name's Larry. I am back with a long awaited video. I said I was going to be doing a first impressions on the makeup I got from Beauty Babe. I don't even really know what to call this video as such. I wanted it to be, yeah, a first impressions trying out the makeup from my $500 Beauty Babe haul, which I'll link down below. It's obviously been 2 months, so I actually have used quite a few of the products. It's kind of good in a way because that way I can give you my feedback as well, so I'm not just trying them out for the first time. Like, I can give you a bit of a review of what I think so far. It's going to be a bit of everything really, like how I usually do my makeup on a daily basis, mixed with first impressions of the products that I haven't really used or haven't used a few of the colours of in the palette, plus also a bit of a review kind of thing, but also a makeup tutorial. Let's just dive in. Okay guys, so I scooted you a little bit closer. I'm filming on a Canon EOS 600D. It's my photography camera and what I use for my other videos, but it's obviously not autofocus and I have to keep adjusting it. So and I've got the viewfinder, sort of obviously the flip out LCD screen on it. I tried to get a big monitor, but I don't actually have the HDMI cord that you plug into the camera. I've got no idea where it is, so apologise if I'm a little bit blurry in some situations. I'm trying my best. I'll try and look at you guys, but obviously when I'm doing my makeup I'll need to have like a little mirror compact, but I do apologise if this is like a little bit new for me because I've never done this before, so I'll try and keep everything in frame. But yeah, I apologise if I don't look at you sometimes, and I keep an eye on the viewfinder because I want to make sure everything's in focus for you guys. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, the original one to prime my eyes. Okay, so I'm just going to be going in, I'm just using a sort of Becca highlighter compact just as a mirror. I really like the mirror on these ones, but yeah, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit of primer potion on each eye. Okay, for my first eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be going in with, I have actually used this before. Jeffree Star Cosmetics Beauty Killer palette. So yeah, like I said, I have used this before. I've used a fair few of the shades. My favourite to go in with sort of a setting powder for the eyes and sort of a base coat is this one here, which is China White. As you can see, the star is pretty much completely gone. The other colours I've used is Courtney here. I've used a little bit this pink one called Star Power and Princess, but as for the others, I haven't used them at all yet. So I'm going to be digging into China White from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette. I'm just going to tap off the excess. There's a bit of kickback, but I'm using a quite a fluffy brush to apply this, so that could be why as well. If you guys have any suggestions on what videos I can make, please comment them down below because I absolutely love to hear your opinions. Because sometimes I get like writer's block, but like creative block, where I just sort of think I want to make a video, but yeah, I don't really know what you guys want to see or what do I want to do. So give me some feedback in regards to what you want to see. By the way, sorry, I'm using the Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease brush. This is from their Rose Gold collection. I absolutely love Zoeva brushes. They're pretty much the only brushes I own, apart from a few random ones here and there, but I absolutely attest to Zoeva brushes. Okay, so now that I've got that on my lid, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics eyeshadows I really like. As I said, I've used a couple so far. They just seem to blend really nicely. They're quite smooth to touch. They feel really silky and creamy when you dive into the palette, but so far I really love them. Okay, so the next palette I'm going to be diving into is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration that she did. I've used this one as well so far. I've actually, don't know whether you can tell, but I've actually used quite a few of the shadows so far. It's an absolutely gorgeous palette. I was really blown away with the pigmentation and the quality of the shadows, especially the foils. I wasn't sure if they were going to come out as pigmented as they were, but they work so well. But so what I'm going to be doing is going to be I'm going to be diving into Silk Cream here, which is sort of a warm neutral shade, so I'm going to be popping that in my crease today. And to do that, I'm going to be using again the Zoeva, but this one is the 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush. So we're just going to start working that in the crease. I'm going to bring that up midway to the brow. Not taking any more product, but just sort of blending up with what I've got. So I'm going to take that brush that I had in the Jeffree Star China White colour, and what I'm just going to do, not with any excess product or anything, I'm just going to smooth that edge out on each eye. Just to keep blending. As we all know, blending is the key. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with the Dose of Colours Ice Cream palette. I've used this one as well. Haven't used too many shades. I've probably used the Berries and Cream one as sort of a neutral transition shade. I think I've used the pink and the purple. Also used Mint Chip. I used that on St. Patrick's Day. They're just really good shadows all in all. They're just very creamy, they're very pigmented. I might go in with Cone from the Dose of Colours palette, which is sort of a reddish brown shade. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm just going to pop that in my outer corners just to sort of smoke it out a little bit. I'm going to be popping it in the outer corner like so. I'm going to be taking this brush that I was just using, the 231 Luxe Petite Crust from Zoeva, and I'm just going to be diving into Hot Fudge, which is from the Dose of Colours palette as well. It looks black, but it's quite a darker brown. It's not giving me the dark punch that I want. It's kind of giving me sort of a reddish feel, but if I just, there we go. That's what we wanted in there. On the other outer corner. I'm just going to take a good old trusty makeup wipe, and I'm just going to clean up that monstrosity work that we just did. Take that Zoeva 22 soft crease brush, 221 soft crease brush, and I'm just going to sweep away the harsh excess and just blend that a little bit. Okay, so I'm quite happy with how this is turning out. I'm just going to dip in a little bit of a Hot Fudge where I just wiped away a little bit and just pat, not even taking really any more powder, just sort of using what's remaining on the brush just to pack that back in there. Okay, and I'm just going to get that 221 Zoeva brush again and just sort of feather out the edge a little bit. And I know I've got a lot of stuff happening, but please just bear with me. Oh god. See, like, you didn't see nothing. Okay, so that's how my eyes are looking so far. I'm going to be going in with the Dose of Colours palette again, and I'm going to dip into Sherbet, which is right here, which is sort of, yeah, a coppery gold kind of colour. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I've got the Tarte Unicorn brush collection that they did. I don't know what type of brush this is because it doesn't actually have a number or anything on it, but it's sort of just a flat packer brush, but I absolutely loved it because of the unicorn sort of horn. Give that a bit of a spritz. Just gonna tap into Sherbet from the Dose of Colours Ice Cream Collection palette. You can see I got a bit on the brush. And we're going to just pack this. Usually I pack eyeshadow on with my finger, just because I feel like it works better. So maybe I might have to go to doing that, but we'll see how this goes. Scratch that, I'm going in my finger. Finger for me works best with glitters and foiled shadows. Swatches are really good. So I'm just gonna go in again. Looks pretty good. I wanted it a little bit darker. I might even dare to go into here, which is the colour 24/7. I'm going to be going in that with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collaboration. I haven't actually used this before, but it looks to me like a darker. Oh yeah, that's better. I'm just going to grab that Tarte brush again and just go in. That's more what I wanted. I wanted, yeah, a darker sort of outer edge. I'm just going to grab a little bit more of that sort of darker Hot Fudge, I believe it was, from the Dose of Colours palette, and I'm just going to chuck that in just right there, and then yeah, go back over, just pat that glitter on top. Okay, so I'm happy with how that looks. I'm just going to be doing the exact same to the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm happy with how my eyes are turning out. This is the Sugar Pill Times Little Stars collaboration. Eyeshadows to me are gorgeous. These two are my favourite. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the pink from here, which is called Sky Candy. First impressions when I used this shadow, this palette, I loved it. These shadows just stood out to me the most. They just came off the most reflective, especially the golds and the silvers. But it's just a gorgeous, beautiful pinky shade. I'm just going to be chucking it on the middle of my eye. I'm just going to do the exact same for the other eye. I'm just going to grab that, again blending 221 Zoeva brush. Blending is the key for me. After I do every eyeshadow I like to blend it out just so it doesn't become too harsh at the end. And with this Dream Dust shade, it's a beautiful sort of creamy gold sort of shimmer. I'm going to be just going on that inner corner. I'm going to grab that Sky Candy colour again from the Sugar Pill palette and just pack it back in the middle because I feel like that gold from constantly packing with a finger kind of disappears in the moment. Okay, I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I really want to just go back in to my corner with a sort of the Zoeva 231 Luxe brush, just back into Hot Fudge, just real quick. Like, I just want to take that a little bit of that shine away. And what I'm just going to do is just take a little bit of that Sky Candy and just rub that right on the edge just to get rid of that little line. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back into that Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration in Silk Cream again, just to darken back up this crease because I feel like I got lost in the moment a little bit. Taking it again. The Benefit Precisely My brow pencil, I'm in the shade 2. This is my go-to brow pencil. I love the little spoolie at the end to get my brows straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with the brow pencil and I'm just going to make sure it's wound up. That could actually help. I'm just going to fill in my brows a little bit with just light strokes. I'm going to be using the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I can attest to this, I use it all the time. And the spoolie side and I just smooth it out. This is the Benefit Highbrow. Instead of doing concealer, I just follow the arch of my brow and I just blend that out. Okay guys, so now I'm moving on to my face. I got this not that long ago. It's the Fasali Unicorn Essence. Gonna get some product and we're just gonna... Am I pretty yet? I'm just gonna massage that into the face. It's very cooling. Oh, it smells so nice. To me it's very tacky, which is a good thing, so my foundation can sit to it. I really like how that feels though. That makes my skin feel so nice. Now I'm just going to give my skin a spritz with the MAC Fix Plus. And then I just like to bounce in the excess. I'm going to be using, this is one of my holy grails. It's the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the stick form. So I'm just going to be taking it down the face. I do it in areas at a time. I'm very different in foundation. A lot of people will hate me for doing this, but I like to sweep and dab as well. Just because I feel like especially stick foundations are harder to work with and they don't blend as easy. Anywho, I mean this foundation to me works well. It works to me better than a liquid foundation. I've got quite a few liquid foundations. I feel like I also have to drag on my forehead quite a bit. I know people are going to kill me if I don't blend down my neck. Zoomed you guys in on my face just so you can see what it looks like on my skin. I still got my freckles showing through. I don't really like full coverage foundations. I just feel too trapped by them. But my skin's quite tacky. I'm about to set it with powder, but I just wanted to show you guys what the HD foundation looks like up and close on my skin. I want to share this with you. See that? Right? How do I get a freckle right in the middle of my nose? Okay, now I'm going to be using setting powder. Usually I would use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which is a holy grail of mine. The RCMA no colour powder comes out like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab the lid, make sure there's nothing in it, of my Laura Mercier and just chuck the translucent powder in there. I'm going to grab my damp beauty blender, pat it in there like sugar donut. I'm just going to set under my eye, because I know I get a lot of creasing sort of under my eye around that area. I'm just going to pat that all over my forehead. To grab, this is the Real Techniques, I think it's the diamond, it's 306 brush, but I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's part of their diamond collection. I really love it. It's just a massive brush to sweep away the powder. So that's what my skin looks like. It does actually feel nice and smooth, especially under my eyes. My eyes feel so nice. The Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. This is one of my favourites to use, but it's just really simple to use. I'm just going to bring that there and about the same. I feel like one of those comic book people. Now I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender again. Still got powder on it, but hey. Blend, 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 blend. Ah, my arm's so tired. So to bronze my face, I'm going to be going in with the Benefit Cheek Parade. I'm going to be going in with Hoola Light. I'm going to be using the Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek, the 127. I love this brush for bronzing. Grab my damp beauty blender, and even though it's powder, I feel like there's nothing a beauty blender can't do. I'm going to grab this Zoeva Concealer Buffer Brush 142. That's actually a really good contour brush for the nose. You know what I forgot? Concealer. God, I never really use concealer on a daily basis anyway. But when I do use concealer, I do use the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Fair Neutral. I went to the Mecca opening in Hobart, Tasmania, which is like so exciting. So the fact that Mecca came down to Tasmania was just such a big deal, so thank you so much to Mecca for finally coming down. I bought most of the Too Faced Life's a Festival collection. I also bought a couple of other things. I bought a Glam Glow mask, which I absolutely love, stand by that. Me and my friend Zena actually was so dedicated. Like, we got up, I got up at like 3:30 in the morning to go pick her up, and then we went into town and got Macca's for breakfast. I felt like so scungy, like we had like Macca's just sitting on the ground outside Mecca, like eating it with a knife and fork on the ground. But we were there at a little bit after 6 AM, and it didn't, the free stuff didn't start till 8 AM, and the shop didn't open till actually 9 AM. So we were there from pretty much 6 till I think we got out of the shop at like 10:30. Obviously spent like way too much money. It was just such a fun experience. It was just so awesome, and especially to go with my friend Zena, to make memories and, you know, be with her, because she loves makeup just as much as I do. Another one of my friends unfortunately couldn't make it, Chloe, who wanted to be there. We just had like the best time, and it was just the fact that I can now just drive to town and go into Mecca and get what I want. Like, I can't believe that. Unicorn Tears Iridescent Mystical Bronzer. I haven't used this yet. This is first impressions. It's just so flippin' cute though, like with the unicorn on it. And the sort of highlighty sort of glow. Dip into the bronzy bit. So I'm just going to go over top my bronzer. Ooh, that's pretty. I love this bronzer. I think it gives a really nice glow to the skin. Yeah, I've got like the Quickie Stick, you know, the Hoola Light and all that on top, but to me that's, I'll swatch it for you. Okay, so for highlighter today on my cheeks, I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Platinum Ice Palette. He did 2 of them. I think it was 24 karat gold, and this is the Platinum Ice one. 24 karat was a bit too dark for me. The packaging is really nice. I swatched these in my last video. Maybe the pink shade. Pink Chill it's called. It comes off very pink actually. for my highlighting brush, I'm using the, I don't even, there's no number on it, but it's a Lime Crime brush from their Mermaid collection. So I'm just going to dip into Pink Chill, like so. Tap off the excess. Oh, that's pink. She's pink, and I'm just going to highlight a little bit up here. It's a very glittery highlight, I feel. A lot of my other highlights are quite sheen. I love it though. I absolutely love pink highlights. Anything with a bit of a colour in it. I don't know why. I just really like quirky sort of highlights. Yes, Jeffrey, come through. If you don't mind a sparkly highlight, then I'd definitely get this. I love it. I think that's really nice. Especially with a pink eye look. I feel like that would complement that really well. Okay, so for my bridge of the nose highlight and brow bone highlight, I'm going to be using the Pretty Mermaid by Miss Lynn Rainbow Highlighter. Open it up, and then you got the rainbow highlight. I might just go for the these three. Just sort of swirl my brush in with those three and see how we go. I'm going to be going in with my Zoeva 227 Luxe Definer brush. Going to rub it back and forth between those ones. As you can see, I've got it on my brush there. And I'm just going to be doing it on the brow bone. I know it's probably not the right colour because we're not going with the theme, but ooh. Oh, that's pretty, especially when I get more of that yellow shade. Oh yeah, I love this. This is so pretty. I'm just going to do the inner corner. Push that up there. And just for down the bridge of the nose, I'm just going to be using the same brush but on the other side. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Vanilla Quartz. It's the one with the sort of dimensions in it. I'm just going to be going down the bridge of the nose. I'm just going to be doing the Cupid's bow. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. I'm just using the Revlon. Now for mascara today, I'm going to be using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. I love this one. This is one of my favourites. Absolutely love the wand on it. What I usually do is I just give it a little, I'm just going to make sure we're in focus. I'm just going to go in with the mascara. Now with this mascara, some people love it, some people hate it. I absolutely love it. A lot of people tend to wiggle their mascara, but with the Bad Girl Bang, not to do that because it'll clump up and look like spider lashes, but depends if you like that look. Makes a difference. That's why I love this mascara. It just makes me look like I've got false lashes on. But they're just my lashes, but just like 10 times better. I'm going to be diving into the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Mini Velour Liquid Lipstick Set. I am actually currently missing one because it's in my handbag. I'm going to be going in with Androgyny. I've used this, well not this colour, but I've used Rose Madam. Absolutely love the formula of it. It doesn't really have a smell, but it's my favourite lip formula. And then we have it, guys. There's the finished look. Absolutely love this lip. Definitely an autumn lip. Now for a refreshing setting mist today, I'm going to be doing the Too Faced Festival Refresh. This is what I also got at Mecca. A lot of people don't like it. I absolutely love it. I've actually used this once without makeup and my skin was glowing. I absolutely love the glow that it gave, and it's just like you just shake. You can see the pearlescence, the shimmer sort of going around there. That's what ends up on your skin. I absolutely love the smell too. It smells a bit like cotton candy. I take my beauty blender and just pat in the residue of setting spray or the refreshing spray or whatever I'm using, just so it gets in my skin, and so my makeup just melts together. This is a Jeffree Star Cosmetics collaboration. It's so glittery and pink and perfect. I know it. Oh god. Oh, I'm in love. Oh. I know I got a liquid lip on, but oh my god, how sparkly it is. I will do a quick little swatch for you guys. So here's the bottle. Where are you? Alright guys, so that's it for my video today. Like I said, I'm sorry it wasn't a full first impressions. There was a few products I didn't get to try out, but it's really hard when you buy a lot of things and you can't try everything out in one go. Like I said, I did get this stuff a bit over 2 months ago now, and I was holding off for like a good while, but especially going on the cruise, I wanted to look good. I wanted to test out my new makeup. My review on it so far, I love all the products. I've used all the products, I haven't used absolutely every single eyeshadow in the palettes, but I've used a mixture like of the mattes and the shimmers and the foils, and to me they all work really well. My favourite eyeshadow palette, like colour range, would be the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, just because of how much, of how many shadows there are. So I would prefer a few more of these as mattes. These two are actually shimmers, but colour range, I give it to Jaclyn and Morphe collaboration for this. I absolutely love it. My favourites in the palette would have to be the pinks, the light browns, and this teal blue colour here. Absolutely love it. All the palettes are good. You know, the dose of colours, Ice Cream, the Sugar Pilled Little Twin Stars, and the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. Absolutely love all these. Jeffree Star's one is my go-to for a setting, nice little setting powder. I also do use Courtney a little bit as a transition shade. That pink, okay, I just want to swatch this pink for you because I'll swatch it because it's just bloody incredible. The payoff is amazing. But all in all, everything's really good. I love the mermaid sort of highlighter. I've always wanted a rainbow highlighter, and to me I think it looks really nice on the brow bone in the corner. To me, I'm quirky with makeup. I don't like sort of vampy colours, like the lips a bit vampy, but I like my pops of colour, my neutrals, but I also like my rainbows. The setting powder, again, really, really nice. I don't think there's any flashback. I've still got really smooth under eyes, love it. I was going to be doing a bit of a check-in, but it's, what's the time? I started filming at like 12 o'clock and it's now 3:30, my bad. I'm not going to be going anywhere today anyway. I'm just going to be sitting home playing the PlayStation. Everything's really good. I really like everything, and I've heard a lot of good reviews about everything. I haven't tried any of the Jeffree Star cosmetic stuff before, or a lot of these things before really, so as a customer I was very impressed. I don't want to be, honestly I don't have any regrets. This is my beautiful little baby. I'm sorry, I won't be. I'm sorry. He's 17 this year. He just turned 17. I got him for my 7th birthday. He's just a beautiful little kitty cat. This is my other best friend. His name's Mumble. And Mumble's 10 years old. Yeah. Oh, you're a cutie. No. So that's it guys, thank you so much for watching my video, but I hope that you like this makeup look I came up with today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more of my videos then please subscribe down below, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye! So how you should turn in a Freaky Friday.